Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello and welcome back. My name is Chloe, and if you're not new, hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a birthday book haul because in October it was my birthday, and so I got some books and I would like to share them with you so that you guys can see what I got. So, let's get into the video. Yes, I'm just needing to make sure that I've ticked off all of the books that I did get for my birthday. And so, the first book that I got for my birthday, Filthy Rich Fae, Fallen Court. Now, I have asked for this book for a while. And the works have their own edition where the font is silver and the sprayed edge is pink or purple, but I don't particularly like that version. I like the gold font. It matches with the rest of the aesthetic of the cover. So I have Filthy Rich Fae, and I have Filthy Rich Fae, Fallen Court, and Filthy Rich Fae also has the gold font, so both books look the same. I didn't want to get the sprayed edge version of it if I didn't get the first one in sprayed, as it wouldn't look right, so anyway, I got this for my birthday, and I am just so happy, because I really like this book so much, like Filthy Rich Fae, and it is a good book. Okay, so sorry, I just had to pause the video to blow my nose. So this is the back cover, and this is the side. There's two here, obviously, because it's part 2. So, I'm going to read the blurb. One Fae prince, one deadly bargain, and a mortal caught between desire and damnation. Also in gold. Kate thought she knew darkness. As a trauma nurse, she had witnessed the worst of humanity, but nothing, not the blood, the violence, or the despair, could have prepared her for the Fae underworld. A realm where beauty is a weapon, desire is a trap, and mortals who stray too far, don't return. She almost didn't. Until Lachlan Gage bound her to him with a deadly bargain. As the new Prince of New Orleans and the ruler of the Nether Court, he is as much a curse as he is salvation, and with the wild hunt at his heels, the war stirring between the Fae courts, even his protection may not be enough to save her, because Kate is more than just a reluctant mortal, and the Prince of the Hallowed Court will do anything to claim her. But something ancient is rising in the dark, warping Fae magic into something unnatural and cruel. The only thing more dangerous than the Fae who would kill for her is the ones who would die for her, and Lachlan Gage has never been one to lose. You don't understand how desperate I am to read this book. Now, the reason why I haven't read this book yet is because I'm trying to complete the A to Z reading challenge before 2025 is over, because I don't want that to continue into 2026. So I have 9 books potentially left to read, and I am determined to read the next books that I'm going to be reading are all part of the alphabet challenge, because I need to get that done so then I can start 2026 and try new challenges and try other things and read other books in my TBR. So I put that on hold, but that is something that I'm going to be reading in the next, when the A to Z challenge is done, because I have been waiting for like half a year for Filthy Rich Fae 2, and Filthy Rich Fae is one of my favourite books of 2025, and I have to read it. So the second book we have is Sally's Lament, a Twisted Tale novel by Mary Mancusi. So I've never read this book at all. I have never read anything from Mary Mancusi's work either, but I have a couple of Twisted Tales. So I have Let It Go, the Twisted Tale, and I think it's the Cruella Twisted Tale, or it's like the backstory of Cruella. So I have that one. So I am familiar with Twisted Tales. Essentially what Twisted Tales are is tales that, you know how we know the story of like Nightmare Before Christmas, where Jack goes down and sees Christmas Land and all of that. It's what happens if the characters didn't do what they did in the original film. So this one is... See, the first question at the top is, what if Sally discovered Christmas Town instead of Jack? In the movie A Nightmare Before Christmas, if you haven't watched it, Jack is the one who discovers Christmas Town, and he discovers like all of the different holidays as well, kind of technically. He discovers the doors to each land. So she discovers Christmas Town in this book, and I think that means that, I don't know what that means. I'll have to read it, but I'm very excited. I do have a history of reading Nightmare Before Christmas books on this channel, as I'm a Tim Burton fan, so I am interested to see what this is going to turn out like. So let's read the blurb. Sally has mostly loved her life in Halloween Town, but she can't help wanting something more. Sally is surprised to learn that the Pumpkin King Jack is longing for a change of his own. So that follows on from Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack does want a change. Determined to find a solution for them both, Sally follows a vision that could change their fates. But the more time Sally spends in the jolly land of Christmas Town, the more suspicious she grows of the seemingly idyllic winter wonderland. Will Sally be able to save the best of both towns before it's too late? Oh, okay, so this book sounds like a mystery, and I'm so there for it. So it has 344 pages. So that probably will take me about 2 weeks and a little bit. And this was published in 2025. So this is a pretty new book. I did forget to do the Filthy Rich Fae one. Filthy Rich Fae, I think, was published at the beginning of this year. Yeah, published in 2025. And that has 388 pages. I shouldn't read the back. I've read the back page. I read a bit of the back page. I have a tendency to do that, by the way. I have a tendency to read the last page. And it looks so good. I cannot wait to read it. But yes, that's Sally's Lament, A Twisted Tale. Because one of the songs in Nightmare Before Christmas is called Jack's Lament as well. So the last book that I got for my birthday was a blind date with a book. Now I did open it because obviously it was my birthday. Normally I would film it, but it was my birthday. So this is a not a mini brand. This is a blind date with a book by The Hidden Library, because it's got a QR code on the back for The Hidden Library. So the book that was featured in this, which I'll bring out after, is a hardback, a gothic horror, mystery, paranormal. Holiday rental gradually reveals its secrets, and soon events will come to a head. The perfect modern ghost story, and the Goodreads score is 3.37. So it might be, you know, we'll see. And it's got this beautiful little paper on it, and I thought that was cute. It has, don't know if I still have it up here. This book did come with stickers, so it came with so many books, so little time. Books. And Take Me to the Bookshop. And now that was very Halloween-y and seasonal. I did like that a lot. It's got pumpkins on it. So, and it did come with, as well, it came with a tea bag, which I drank, a biscuit, which I ate, and little post-it note thingies for editing. But I never edit my books. I never write any, like, post-it note thingies on it, so I just put them in my stationery. So this book is The Hiding Place by Amanda Manson. Never heard of her either, so this should be an interesting read. It is hardback, and it's all thingy. And, it did also come with a bookmark that has reading list on it, and it's double-sided. It did come with that, but I put it in the book to protect it, and I will fill that out. So it doesn't have anything on the inside, because I do check the hardbacks to see if they've got any, like, cute stuff on the inside of the back. So this book was published in 2021, or first published in the UK in 2021, and it's got, I am looking at the pages, hold on. It has 373 main story pages, and it's got added pages for the acknowledgements and a Q&A with the author. So, the blurb's in the front. What would you hide? Right, so here's the blurb here, but it's like on the inside. So it says, what would you hide? Neil Galilee, her husband, and 12-year-old stepdaughter Maud rent a holiday cottage by the sea, needing time and space away from home. Nell grew up in this small, wind-blown town and has mixed feelings about returning home. It isn't long before she is recognised by a neighbour, seemingly desperate to befriend her. The cottage has been empty for some time, and from the start, Nell feels uncomfortable there. Something isn't quite right about this place. So that part sounds very Freida McFadden-y. Maud, furious about being brought here against her will, soon finds herself beguiled by the house's strange atmosphere. There are peculiar marks on the roof beams above her bed, and in another room a hiding place concealing a strange, unnerving object. As the house gradually reveals its secrets, Nell becomes increasingly uneasy and Maud spellbound. But these women and the women that surround them also have things to hide, and soon the events will come to a terrible head. So that does sound really cool, and I'm very excited to read that. So, if you did... Oh, actually... No, I did say how many pages there were. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you would like to. You don't have to. That's okay too. It's nice that you tuned in today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.